Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Blue Eye Samurai. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 8, the season 1 finale of Blue Eye Samurai. And I have fallen in love with this show so much. And when it was recommended to me on Patreon, it was kind of sold under like, I don't know, if you like nudity and sex and gore, but also like samurai stuff, this might be for you. It's totally in my wheelhouse. I am thoroughly enjoying this show. The characters, I love these characters, and it's rough to say this, and I think love is a strong word when it comes to Abijah Fowler, but I really like the character that they've built of Elijah Fowler. He is terrifying. He is cold. He is stone cold. He does not care about killing people whatsoever. It does not affect him. He's seen things. He's been places. And he has absolutely no remorse. And he sees his goal and he's focused on it. And nothing is going to keep him from getting to that goal. And I was like, okay, so that just makes him a villain and like whatever, he's been stuck in his house. He doesn't get to be cranky pants and kill whoever he wants. But then hearing his backstory about his parents dying in a famine and having to keep his sister alive by having her drink his blood and then having to eat her kidneys so like he could stay alive. Like that doesn't, I'm sympathetic to the kid that went through that, and Abijah being who he is and becoming this person is a constant choice to be this way. So I don't have any sympathy for him there, but like great character building. And all it took was 2 minutes of one story. And the fact that he was with Heiji Shindo for 10 years and Heiji Shindo has never heard this. Now, granted, I don't think Heiji Shindo is trying to get to know Abijah on a personal level. I don't think they're trying to connect emotionally, and I don't think that that's something that Abijah was doing at all. He was saying it literally just to scare Heiji Shindo. And the fact that the truth is so scary that like you can see just Heiji Shindo's face is just kind of like in shock. Like, one, he didn't know. Two, he's being told now after Fowler is like taking all of these guns out of places and constructing a rifle and then killing the men that were trying to get the guns and throw a coup over Fowler. It was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. Oh my God. It's phenomenal character building. I got so excited to say it. I just rammed it all together. It was a turducken of words. Anyway, then we have, of course, Mizu, who, time had gone by quite a bit, but she forged, I don't want to say she forged a new sword. She was at least able to melt the metal of her sword and save it for later. And she gave it to the sword father to hold on to. And she says, when I'm worthy of the sword, I'll be back. And I love that it wasn't just her, because all of her hate and her angst and her revenge was built into that sword. And when there was the fracturing of that, she knows that she has to build her foundation differently. And kind of going through and she didn't apologize to Ringo, and I really would have liked her to like take his perfect little face and just say, I apologize. I am so sorry. You were right. I was wrong. I'm sorry for being a bad master. Will you please be my apprentice? It would be my honor. Okay, so maybe it's not that simple of a term, but that's what I would have liked from her. And I know that that's not in her. That's not who she's always been. That's not who she probably will be in the future. She is who she is. And how she goes about this is to like go up to him and ask him to like, write the Heart Sutra on her. And like, I feel like she probably could have done it. It would have been difficult. But including him on that and bringing him in and being part of that, I think was very special to him. And it kind of like, gave them a way to connect differently. And I really like that. So I do think she's coming back for that sword, and because that sword is phenomenal. And I love how the sword father said that, like, I made all of my best stuff when I had an apprentice. Who do you think he's talking about? I'm telling you, the character building on the show is just absolutely amazing. Just a couple lines just makes you feel that much more for a character. And I'm happy that we have Ringo back in tow, like not not bugging the Sword Father, but like with Mizu, and they're on their way to Edo. Now, somebody else who's also on their way to Edo that was not happy when he left was Taigen. The fact that, Mizu saved Taigen's life, and, they were healing together, and they had that moment where it was very apparent that Taigen feels strongly about Mizu. Whether she is a man or a woman, I don't really know if he knows. I don't know if it's ever like a reveal, like titties. I don't know. But I do feel like it's not a big deal if he's attracted to her as a man or her as a woman. To me, I don't care. But, he tries to say it's because he misses Akemi, and instead of saying like, yeah, there's something there. And I will say that I did not start out liking Taigen very much. And I thought he was cheating on Akemi with the brothel chicks. And then I'm like, oh, I guess 1602, or whatever, 1600s, Edo, Japan is where this is taking place. So I guess I just have to be like, okay, you have a night out and you got the girls on the side, whatever. So I was just like, that's not honorable. And him kind of pulling away from her, in that moment, they could actually, have that moment, and he still is honorable and still wants to be with Akemi, and that's, I think, amazing. But when he finds out about Akemi, he's back on I want to kill you train, and the wind blows just east west with Taigen. He is so very hot and cold so very quickly, and I get why. I understand. I just, I'm also it's not Mizu's responsibility to save Akemi, take care of Akemi and Ringo. And, it's just, she has a life that she is living and a purpose and a mission. And he can't expect her to also take on Akemi as well. Now, that being said, that was the woman that he was supposed to marry. And she let her go off and get married to somebody else, where essentially she would be treated horribly, which we know might not have been the case. But, in his mind, Mizu practically sold her off to a brothel, or, sold her off to be a sex slave, or, just for a life of misery. Not even sold her off, just gave her away. And I get his anger with that. I just wish he could take a step back and just realize that it's not Mizu's responsibility whatsoever. I wasn't thrilled about it either, but I'm also just yeah, Akemi is extra. She's a lot more to handle than just Ringo. I think that they would still have been fine. Yes, absolutely. But then they never would have found Taigen. So, well, I don't know how that would have worked out. Maybe they still would have found Taigen, but I feel like Akemi would have gotten in the way some way, somehow. But it also made Ringo lose respect for Mizu and walk away from her, where we know his heart really is, to be honorable and to continue that path. But something had to tear those two apart and make him kind of see her for what she is. Because he was really living with happy blinders on when it came to Mizu. He just saw this amazing samurai and, was wow, that's really dark when you kill somebody. You do that a lot. And, when he finally understood Mizu, when he saw her for what she was, that's when he's gotta go. And she presented that when she let them take Akemi. Now, Akemi, Jesus, that girl has been through too much shit. Way too much shit. Marrying her husband, which turns out wasn't the beast that he was sold to be, but her mother-in-law was, made her eat all of those disgusting things just to embarrass her. At least that's what it felt like. I don't think that was traditional Edo, Japan things for, a bride to eat before she gets married. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know. But it felt like she was very publicly trying to embarrass her. And then for, Akemi to find out that her husband is actually kind of just a good guy. He's just got a stutter. So, his mother has kind of been hiding him this whole time and not letting him speak to, his wife, and her getting rid of the handmaidens, and to bring on, Madame Kaji's girls and like give them jobs and free them of the life that they might not want to be living anymore, and especially the young girl being able to get out of it completely. Now, I forgot her name, and like that sucks because like she gave Akemi the plan of, overthrowing the shogun, and she knew about it. Like, to me, like, she deserves a little bit more respect. Not like me remembering her name, but like I kind of felt like when they were in front of Akemi's father and he's like, who else knows this? And I was just like, oh shit, those words never lead to anything good. And I was just like, he's gonna kill her, damn it. And sure enough, and like Akemi finding that out about her father after, like kind of like trying to take control of her life. She's been trying to take control of her life every damn episode, whether it was who she was engaged to, running away, snapping at her soon-to-be husband for killing a bird, and then, kind of taking control of the people that are around her and kind of giving the finger to her mother-in-law. Every step of the way, she's trying to take control of her life. And then her father is behind all of this. And he's like, you don't have to be married to that monster for long. And it's just like, well, now my father's a fucking monster. Like, that's horrible. Throws her in a cell, which I think is probably the safest place for Akemi to be when all of this goes down. But that's so sad because I like her husband. I like him a lot. I mean, like, mostly because, like, he finally connected with somebody and they had that moment. And now, like, he could be, like, kind of a jerk and other things. But it seemed like he really connected with her. That poor girl. She's been through it. So I know that was a really long beginning, and I'm really excited to get into this episode, but I do feel like it's all going to come to a head, and I don't know what gets resolved. I don't think at the end of this, Taigen and Akemi are getting married. I don't think at the end of this there is necessarily a happy reunion with Mizu and Taigen, or Akemi and Mizu, maybe even Akemi and Taigen. Who knows? Ringo would be in the middle just going like, come on, guys, let's all get along. Would you like some soup? Here's some mushroom tea. God, I love that guy. So I'm not really sure how this all wraps up, but I'm hoping Heiji Shindo dies. It's a weird one. I would take Fowler, but, Heiji Shindo, what a shit stain. Yeah. Okay, so guys, let's get into this episode. This is the finale, so I'm expecting it to be a good one. I'm looking forward to seeing some amazing animation, hearing some just mind-blowing music, the visuals, everything. This show has just been a stunner since day one, and I expect no less from the finale. So guys, let's get into it. What a shit stain. I just really don't like Eiji Shindo. Like I said, I'll take Fowler, but I don't think that's going to happen, so Heiji Shindo will have to do.
Mama, they came for me. The bad men. It was my fault. I'm sorry I'm a monster, Mama.
Aww.
I'll avenge us, Mama. I swear it.
I hate what her mother did to her. So much.
You're sure you can find Akemi before they come?
I have to. I promised you I would.
Aww.
Are you ready?
Thank you, Ringo.
Wait till I see Akemi and take her far from the castle. Do not die.
Do
If
not
you
die.
get caught by swordsmen,
The falcons dive.
if you get caught by spearmen,
Run.
Zigzag. What is the Falcon's dive?
if I don't come back,
Of course you will.
if
Oh.
I don't, I failed or I'm dead.
Don't be silly, Master. You can't die. You don't know how.
Wow, that is a fact. Wow. Good job, Ringo, man.
Here it is. Here I am.
My father extends his gratitude for our continued alliance.
Alliance?
Oh
I
boy.
made your father the second richest man in the world.
The Shogun thanks you.
Does he?
Oh Oh my god.
I don't suppose this year I might be allowed to meet the man in person.
Face to face.
Bad
After
idea.
all these years.
Bad idea. Don't do it. Don't do it, guys.
Mustn't I rate a seat at that table this time?
Ooh.
As I said, it would be difficult.
Of course.
Would they even let a
Until-
white guy sit with them?
Next year, then.
Oh boy, Fowler. Oh god, I'm surprised he didn't just try to kill them, but like he's smart, so he's got a plan. It's coming. Oh! These trees are just gorgeous. Whoa.
An auspicious sign. Blessings conferred over the Council of Elders.
Did he release these butterflies?
I'd sooner believe you a ghost than still alive. I take it you saw Fowler's
Wow.
castle and ran.
Where's Akemi?
I see to her affairs, and she would not want you here. Nor would the castle guards want to find a man in the women's quarters.
Well, good thing she's a woman.
Take your girls and run.
Maybe dress up as a girl.
Be far away when the gunfire starts.
Just saying that might like help her kind of, be a surprise attack.
You used to look at me with admiration.
Well, that's before she knew you were a monster.
You planned to have my husband killed.
Once the Shogun and his loyalists are dead, you're free. Right
Free my
after
ass.
You, declare support for your father as the new Shogun.
I won't.
You breathed your first breath because of me, and you breathe now because I allow it.
Oh, you're horrible. Such a horrible man.
Once I get rid of him, all of Japan will be mine too.
Oh. Well, hello.
Seki!
Uh-huh.
What is this?
Akemi is coming with me. If she wishes.
Yes. Ooh, Seki.
To throw your life away today for a daughter.
Oof. That you need to enact your plan.
You breathe now because I allow it.
I love it. Oh boy. Mizu. Tell her Tigan's alive and looking for her.
Who is your friend?
He is not my friend.
Do you still want your freedom? Then follow me. Ringo's waiting for you at the sewer.
Yes!
Ringo?
Of
Your
course!
escape plan is Ringo?
Of course it is! Who else? He's fantastic. He solves problems very quickly, very easily. He's a very smart boy. Did he get out? He did! Good job, buddy!
Sorry.
Oh no!
Falcon's dive. Not bad.
Yay!
If I tried to reach him alone, I'd be dead in 7 steps.
We got Ringo with you now.
Maybe together we can get near enough to warn him before we die. Come with me and we can...
Master said...
Mizu doesn't care about anyone but himself. And his revenge.
Well, no, he doesn't know she's a girl.
Ringo, didn't you say you wanted to be great? The gods are giving you that chance.
Tell him about Akemi.
What would Master do?
Mizu is the least careful, most infuriating man I've ever met. Yes.
But what would he do?
He's so stupid he'd go straight through the front door.
Sure would. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know I needed a Ringo Tigan team up. Get 'em, boys. Okay.
Why do you do business with him?
Where is your beautiful new wife? Have you tired her out so soon?
That's a way to get someone's attention.
Abijah Fowler is coming, armed with guns. Please, only look, then kill me.
Yeah, I'm sold. Yeah. Uh-oh. Isn't that your job? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, get inside, kiddo. Oh, those paper windows. Not gonna stop anything.
Wait.
What do you mean, wait? What's going on?
Stopping?
Oh. That'll help.
I reclaim a portion of your dowry. Your direction will never again be anyone's choice, but yours.
I love
The farm you grew up on in Kokura. On the hill. Do you think it's still there?
Oh, I hope Seki makes it out. Oh my god, if he doesn't, I would totally expect something to happen to him just because Akemi's luck has just been absolutely horrid. And I care about him a lot.
Do not make me meet my enemy.
They won't reach the first gate.
Yeah.
You are a loyal samurai. Give this man a sword.
Oh god, nothing better happened to
And he
Tiger
stays at
either.
mine.
How about
Shogun.
that? He's very squirrel.
You're
Yeah.
the second son.
Yep.
You recently married?
Go to the North Sewer. Ringo will be there waiting to take you out of the city.
No, he
Stop
won't be.
for nothing. Taigen is searching for you. Stubborn enough, he'll find you. He believes he loves you very much. He's not a good man. He could be a great one.
Aww. So torn about how I feel sometimes. I'm like, oh, they should be together. And then I'm like, no, that wouldn't work. And then I'm like, oh, I want him and Akemi together. But like, oh, I like the second son as well. If he survives and becomes Shogun, that would be something.
No one's breached these walls in 400 years.
Here it comes. Destroy the bridge. No one can cross. Yeah. It's not a shock, but damn. 400 years. Someone's gonna breach these walls.
Aim!
They're just no match against artillery. I have to like set off explosions or something. I don't know if they don't have gunpowder for guns. I don't think they have anything for explosions. Oh, this music is so good. Oh. Oh, eye for an eye. Oh, man. It's just a slaughter. Absolute slaughter. You guys gotta go.
Tore through the first gate like paper.
You gotta go. Sewer. Go to the north gate. Or north sewer gate. Whatever. Ringo knows how to get out.
Captain, is the final gate secure?
Locked from within. Even if they get close, they'll never push through.
Somebody kill Heiji Shindo. Not shocked. Scumbag. I hate him so much.
Do it.
Yeah, it's hard to see, isn't it? Sucks to suck. Oh God, Fowler, really?
In the matter of the death of civilizations, it comes down to technology. We invented worse first.
Yep, essentially.
Not fair, but here we are.
Yep. He is not wrong, and it sucks. You guys have to go! You can't win!
Get ready.
You can't... You're bringing swords to a gunfight.
You can thank us for saving you the tedium of a siege. I credit you with vision. All that vision you couldn't see how little space a bullet needs.
You think I fear death?
Sir.
Put away your gun.
Oh no. They need to see it. Your humiliation. That's how they'll know.
Oh! Oh! Not shocked. Wow.
Lord Maury.
Wow.
Oh, you had it in you. Anyone else?
The sun's next, I think.
Oh! Oh, God.
Kill him.
Oh! Oh! Oh my God. I mean, a healthy Mizu hand-to-hand combat against Fowler, I'll take it. Ringo?
We're supposed
yes!
to wait outside.
Are you? Are you? Oh my God. Ringo is a badass. Faker.
Name your price. You want gold? You want to be a lord?
Please kill
It
him.
can all be yours.
He will kill you with a sword.
I shouldn't be smiling this big. R.I.P. Couldn't happen to a better guy. I'm happy it was Tigan. After all that torture, killed him with a sword. Why are you holding it like that? Does she know how to use a gun? Oh! Okay, okay, okay. Hey. It's gotta be Mizu's kill, though. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh! Ah! Whew! God, I just don't want Tigan to die. I don't want Mizu to die. He's running? Yeah, you gotta help him.
We're not done yet.
I know.
Whew. I don't know what that means. Why didn't she take his sword? What is she gonna fight with? I adore her, but like... I feel like she needs a sword. Or a gun. Or a knife. Or chopsticks. Or something.
You just keep happening.
Mm-hmm. She doesn't know how to die. Alright, alright. Is there only one way out? Oh, wow. Oh, the heat And the wave that happened.
He's crazy.
Uh-huh. Unreal. Wow, the slow, like, psychopath walk is amazing. Aw, bye, Heiichi Shindo. See you never. Aw, bummer. Wow, like a demon. Need like the what is, I don't even know if it's Jason. Is it Halloween? This is visually stunning. Get out of there! Go! North Sewer!
Wait, I can stop this.
Yeah, you can.
The soldiers. We can trap them inside.
We can escape now.
If they win, my father wins.
Kemi. Wow. They could easily pop that up, I think. Oh, you couldn't just leave it alone.
Vicky, no.
Oh.
I raised you to the... I raised you.
Zeki.
Oh. Gosh. An episode for me to wear glasses for, goodness. Jesus. Jesus. That's a big dude. All because Mizu threw that candle. Wow.
Lock the gate.
They'll be trapped.
They saw your father die. They saw his shame. This is what it means to rule.
That's shitty. Wow. What a vision with the fire behind them.
Come.
Zeki didn't tell me to run. He told me to do what I want.
Yeah.
We should stay.
Did. I don't need to be great. I just want to be happy.
Oh.
I want to be great.
Oh man. Where's Mizu and Fowler?
Your bones break like a woman's.
Shit.
Little miss. So you're the one?
The one that got away? The one he couldn't account for? Kill him!
Oh my dear. That's your white half showing. Maybe you are mine.
Kill him.
There are 4 of you. Where are the other 2?
Kill me? You'll never find them. They're hidden.
Oh, sure.
Past even your pretty eyes. You'll never find Skeffington alone. You're tall, like him. Or Routley with his pretty eyes.
Oh god, this is disgusting. Kill him.
Don't you want to know who they are?
Kill him!
Which one tried to burn you alive as a baby? Which one killed your mother?
I saw my mother die.
Did you? That wasn't your mother. That was your maid. Paid to keep you hidden till the money ran out.
Oh. Actually, maybe keep him around. He seems like he has a lot of information, but, like, cut his hands off or something.
You want to find them? You need me.
I hate that.
Alive.
Why?
Because I know another word you don't know. A magic word. London.
They're not in Japan. All of this? You burnt down an entire city. She burned down an entire city to not even kill him.
2,000 guns recovered.
Destroy everyone.
No.
We will not indulge any influence of the West.
And that's how you get left behind.
Your prayers should be in thanks. Your brother survived. And your wife.
I thank heaven for her safety.
We didn't see her father die. I assume he did.
How grateful we are your father lived.
Damn it.
My father is strong. He only needs time for quiet recovery. Under my care.
Kemi has become very, scary. She was fierce. She's very scary.
Master didn't come back.
She's not going to go to London with Bijah Fowler.
We can wait forever. Or we can work.
Work it is. Where does she have him? Okay. She's sailing for London from Japan. Would that just get them to China? Is there a way to go around? What happened with Tigan? Oh my god. Stunningly beautiful. Okay, so, woo! I thought that there was definitely the possibility of Abijah making it, but I didn't think it would be because Mizu spared his life to then go search for the other two white men. I don't know how she possibly thought that that was going to be a good idea. Because it's not like he's going to, like, get to where that they're going to get to London and all of a sudden he's going to just be like, here they are. Go ahead and kill them. Spare me. She wants to kill all four white men. I don't know how this works in his favor, really, other than it buys him more time. But it looks like he's caged up at the bottom of a boat. So, wow. Yeah, I couldn't have called any of that. Other than Seki, which I was like, damn. Of course Seki, gets killed. And he's such a wonderful character. And, just really proved that, he ultimately was the one that cared about Akemi the most and wanted her life to be her life the most. Her father being a son would do his duty and, now I'm asking a daughter. And it's just like, what you're asking is despicable. And it's just a power grab. Like, you're just a pawn in his game at that point. You're not really helping your father and you're not going to win any favor with your father. And he's like, you'll be free. Sure. That's what everybody has promised Akemi. Even Seki, but, everyone has promised her freedom. And, she at the end decides to take it for herself. And Tigan saying that he just wants to be a man and he wants to be happy and just wants to be with her. Like, that's so beautiful. But at the same time, that's no longer who she is. Who she started the series as and who she ended the series as is two totally different people. She has seen things. She's gone through things. She's lost things. I'm so sad about Seki. And her father's still alive. That scumbag. Which she's like, I'm going to take care of him. Don't you worry about it. I hope you do. I hope every bit of it hurts. But The one thing that I wanted to have happened, happened. Heiji Shindo. I thought he was rather horrible, but I really didn't start to hate him until the torture of Taigen, and Taigen saying he kills him with a sword. Yes, thank you. I needed that moment, and I needed it to be painful, and I needed it to like really show that like he was tortured in that moment. It was only 5 to 7 seconds, but he was in a lot of pain, and it made me feel good. It made me happy. I feel joy. It's twisted, but it's true. I'm so happy we started the episode out with Ringo talking about the promise that Mizu made to him about finding Akemi and saving Akemi's life. Thank you, Ringo. I love that because, you know, I don't think Mizu would have ever made that deal ever before. And, you know, she values Ringo and she cares about Ringo enough to leave him behind with the Sword Father. So it looks like we're not getting our meteorite sword. But yeah, poor Ringo. He was so instrumental. He saved her life, and she was just like, I told you to wait outside. And he's like, I know, I'm sorry. You know, and it's just like, he's so useful. Oh, he is. He's just the sweetest little pea in the world. I love him. And I'm happy he's with the Sword Father. I really am, because I feel like Ringo's good at picking up trades, and I think he very much will be good at making swords. I think he will drive the Sword Father crazy, but I think he will be good at making swords. Ooh. And then Taigen, I don't know what him and Akemi said on the bridge after she said, you know, like, I want to be great. After he said, I don't care about being great, as if they have a plan where it doesn't really include him going somewhere away from her, and maybe, you know, she is close to him, or like because he's a samurai, like that's her guard, or like whatever. I'm not sure if she's keeping him close or sending him far, or if he's just kind of like, I don't want this, I'm out of here. So I guess we'll have to see for season 2, because they definitely left it open as to what Akemi. Oh man. It would have been really nice if she had thrown a sword and killed the first son. And so the second son would be the shogun, and then the mother-in-law would have to be kind to her. Well, not even kind. You know what? Let her be a bitch. Akemi will torture her ever so slightly. Madame Kaji and the girls got out, and I think that's fantastic. We will need them in the future. A lot of the players that made it out alive, I don't know how they're going to be incorporated with our London storyline, but maybe like there'll be the London storyline and then the Japan storyline happening elsewhere. Yeah, I'm curious to see how that they take this in season 2. And I'm just like, she burnt down all of Edo, Japan to not even get her revenge. Kill Fowler. And then you can still go on your mission. It won't be as easy, but like, you know the names. He gave you the names, but like, thanks, right in the throat. But like, instead, she's just like, no, he's right. I should keep him alive. And the fact that he knew that she was the bastard that got away. I don't even know what to say about that. It was right there. He was right there. He was right there, and he was terrified of her. Oh my gosh, that imagery of her at the top of the stairs, the flames behind her, and her eyes lighting up, and her just slowly walking. It was so horror movie. It was so Michael Myers. I think I've only seen one Halloween movie, but from what I know is like, he doesn't have to run. He just kind of shows up closer, and he just walks like a leisurely pace. And she was just kind of like, you know what? I'm just going to take my time and go in slow-mo. Woo. But definitely the mother-in-law, and saying that like, oh, the guns, get rid of them. It's like, no, keep them. Like, what happens when this happens again, where you're attacked? Like, they know you're vulnerable because they know you could lose to gunfire. Like, really? Come on. I guess the only people that saw it are the people that are still alive. So that whole city is just gone. Jesus. That was something. But what a great show. The animation is fantastic. The music was fantastic. Everything about this show is so good, and it's so wild that it hasn't gotten as much buzz as I feel that it should. I feel that way about certain shows that I have watched. This and Severance are the two shows that I've watched in the past year that I have just been so floored by, and then I'm like, why is no one watching this? But they're both getting a second season because people who like good shit know that this is good shit. Can't wait for season 2. But guys, if you want to watch a full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon, and all the rest of the previous episodes and then future episodes, season 2, whenever it comes back. I'm sure this takes a really long time to make, so I'm not expecting it to happen anytime soon. Probably a solid 2 years, I would think, for just animation and voice acting and all that. But I'll be here, I'll be waiting, and I'll be excited for it because this is some good stuff and I need more of this in my life. But in the meantime, remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, watch some of the other videos, see if I'm your flavor. If you just like this, great. Tell me what else that you'd like for me to watch that's, I didn't even want to say similar in the same vein, but that, like, you know, that I would appreciate because you've seen how much I like this. You know, I love a good story and I love character building. I love brilliant and beautiful animation. It doesn't have to be animated, but like there's just so many good things out there that I haven't watched that I think are animated. So if you have something in mind, I know that I get a lot of Full Metal Alchemist and Attack on Titan, Castlevania, or something like that. There's a lot of like animated series that gets recommended to me, and I don't want to become an animation only channel, but I definitely know personally I want to watch more things like this, and it makes me really excited that it is out there. So give me some of your suggestions in the comments down below. You can also join the Patreon and give suggestions in there as well, and then you'll be able to vote on things once I get enough suggestions. I could put it in a poll. But in the meantime, guys, come back here if you want to watch me cry or get really excited over blood and guts, or, you know, happy that people are having sex and having a good time. You know, I'm not here to shame anybody except when it's killing. But other than that, like, kill and sex, very separate. Not together. Not together. Too weird. But like gore on one side, sexy time on the other, I'm here for it. Okay, guys. What a weird way to end this. But in the meantime, I'll see ya. My dad watches these. Dear God.